Hello my lovelies, I'm Liv and welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be colouring with my Polychromos colouring pencils, but you can use whatever colouring pencils that you have on hand. And for the background I used oil pastels. So the idea for the background came from Olivier Odorant or Olivier's Colours. So not me, Olivia, but a different Olivia. And then there was Sam, who is called the Sleepy Little Fox, and I basically copied the image that he or she, I'm not too sure, for the colouring pencil part. So I literally just used the photo as a reference, but I do know that Olivier's Colours has a Patreon page, or Olivier Odorant, either one of those names. I can't remember at the top of my head. Yeah, I think there was a video, but you have to pay for it, and I just thought I would do it off the reference photo. I just had a look and her name is Colouring with Olivia on Patreon, so similar to my name. I didn't actually realise that at the time when I was creating my name, Colouring with Liv. Yeah, so I don't know if that's been changed since I last saw that, because I didn't notice that before. Yeah, I'll try and put a link to both of their Instagram pages in the description, and I'll leave a little picture at the end of this video so that you can compare.com. So I usually record my videos off my phone, which means that I don't record the entirety of it. If I had a camera set up, it would be easier to do. But I found this app called InShot and I thought I'd give that a go. So here we are. Okay, I'll stop babbling now and let you enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up, a subscribe, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye. this section I was trying to copy how Sam and Olivia were creating waves on this bit. I used a white acrylic pen by Artistro, which I found recommended by Sarah Renee Clark, but I really have trouble using this white acrylic paint pen. So then I switched to actual acrylic, but I was probably using the wrong brush for that. So it came out in a bit of a mess. But hey, it's not really much I can do at this point, but to fix it afterwards. And then I went to see what other white acrylic paint pens I could use. So I've got this one by Faber Castell that I'm using around the key, and that kind of produces more of like a faint white acrylic look, which is nice for a glow or the smoke on top of the house. So then to fix my little mistake, I went in with my colouring pencils and just added some shadows there. So now for the fun part, I get to do my background with oil pastels. So I had to use quite a few layers for this, mainly because I wanted to blend this all out with my fingers. So in the past I've used mineral spirit with a brush rather than a paper towel or cotton buds, because that just seems to work for me. But this time I wanted to use my fingers, and when I was trying to blend it out with just a little bit of oil pastel, it wasn't really smearing, so I had to add more and more layers. Whereas when I tried it in my sketchbook, where I was using better paper, I didn't have to use that many layers of the oil pastels. So here I accidentally scratched the page with my nail, and then I thought it would actually be quite a good idea to make it look like shooting stars. And then for the moon, I didn't capture it all on camera, so I'm sorry about that. I had to focus without trying to hold the phone in my other hand. What I found useful here was actually practicing the kind of sunset with the oil pastels in my sketchbook and the clouds on top, and how I would do the moon, and then I kind of just copied that little sketch, and it seemed to work out okay. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. See ya, bye, have a good day. So there you have it, my finished colouring page of my magical island from Johanna Basford's colouring book, Small Victories. So this is my version, and this is Salmon's version from The Sleepy Little Fox. And this is Olivier Odorant's version. See ya!